This month, we are looking at chapters 4 and 5 of our Learning Targets book, focusing on effective feedback and preparing assessment-ready students. In our previous readings of chapters 1 through 3, we discovered that learning targets are smaller chunks of knowledge stemming from our objectives. We write learning targets in student-friendly language and share them with students each day to help them guide their learning, self-assess, and apply knowledge. As they do this, the instructors are working through the formative learning cycle. This process loops teaching, practice, and checking knowledge through application, feedback, and reapplication. Once both the teacher and student, working in partnership, are confident that the learning target has been met, then the next learning target, or a summative assessment, will be introduced. Today, our learning target is I can differentiate between effective and ineffective feedback. Have you ever experienced a feedback moment like this?
I think it's already starting. Okay, here's your homework. First let me tell you the directions. What form? Takeaway 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takeaway. What's 6? Takeaway 1. 1. No, you take away. So you take away 1 out of 6. How much does it equal? What's 10 minus 1? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Take away 1. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 and 1 more. And add 1 more. How many does it equal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. It makes 9. See how you take away? You take away 1 and it equals 1. Do you get it now? Yes.
While that example may be extreme, I'm certain many of us have experienced similar, hopefully less ridiculous, moments at some point in our career where it felt like no matter what practice and feedback we gave, the student results just weren't changing. One of the problems in this video is that there wasn't a partnership in learning. The instructor was in charge of the knowledge, the path, and the assessment. The student had little reflection placed on them. What they needed was feedback that feeds forward. I'd like you to think back in your own history and your experiences with feedback. What is an example of feedback that you received at some time in your life that has remained clear in your mind? How would you categorize that feedback? Was it positive, negative, oral or written? Did it have some emotional component for you? Was it possibly connected to an evaluation or a grade? Or did it come from an individual or group? Keep these things in mind from your own experiences receiving and providing feedback. Feedback is essential to improvement. Feedback is information about how we are doing in our efforts to reach a goal. Whether it is praise, adjusting, or constructive feedback, its purpose should be for students to make a change in their actions that is on track with the goal or the learning target. Another way to think about it is from the coaching perspective. Think about athletes and performers. They receive daily adjusting feedback, and it is accepted as a coaching technique in a way that students do not expect or accept from teachers. Coaches work with the end in mind, which is winning the game, but the current skills are on the forefront in each day's practice. Are there teaching situations that might come closer to coaching situations? How might that change the way feedback is used in your classroom? Decades of education research support the idea that by teaching less and providing more feedback, we can produce greater learning. In fact, Bellin and Blank found that when guided by an expert teacher, most students can reach the same level of achievement as the top 20% of students, and that comes through feedback from teachers. You are the greatest factor in student achievement. So what is feedback? And what isn't it? Feedback is goal reference, and it relates to today's lesson. It is tangible, meaning it's something that students can do, and it is transparent and easy for them to understand. Feedback is actionable and provides a next step strategy. Feedback is timely, arriving when the student needs it in order to correct their learning. The feedback is also user-friendly. It's provided in the right dose, not giving too much and not giving too little. And it is an ongoing process. What feedback is not is it is not stickers and rewards. It's not advice. It's not an evaluation, a grade, or a score. It's not a value-laden comment such as good job, super, or nice try. Feedback moves forward where some of these comments do not reflect or move forward. Feedback is ongoing, so any advice that's given as a final statement is not feedback. Now reflect. Think about some recent feedback you have provided for students. Was it effective, and why? Did it connect to students and their learning target? Did it describe what they did well? Did it suggest any specific next steps? What is your next step to improving feedback? On October 21st, we plan on discussing chapters 1 through 5 as part of our after-school professional development program. Please be prepared to discuss what feedback is and has meant to you. If you are interested in learning more on how to produce videos like today, please contact the Curriculum Office and Kim. This presentation was made in combination of Prezi, PowerPoint, and Screencast-O-Matic.